What exactly meditation is, what it does. Well, meditation is the most profound experience that can happen to our life and is indeed the most popular term, especially among people who chase spirituality and stability. Stability is the most correct word to describe meditation as it brings emotional stability in us and thereby we are able to take more charge of our life. To give you much clear idea as what meditation is, I'm gonna tell you one story of one enlightened being. There was one enlightened being in one small village. He was respected and loved by people in the village. One girl in the village has an affair with one of her neighbor. She became pregnant and a child was born. Girl's father was very furious and asked her about the father of the child. She was scared of her father and humiliation in the village, so instead of telling the name of her neighbor, she told everyone that monk is the father of this child. Whole village was so fond of the monk, went to him with the child and furiously told him that this is your child as the girl is claiming. The monk was neutral, neither surprised nor shocked, neither he refused nor he accepted. When the villagers said that this is your child, he simply asked, "Is it?" The father gave him the child and said that now you have to take care of the child. You cheated us, fooled my daughter and gave the child to the monk. Monk took the child happily, but the whole village was very angry with him and stopped giving him food. He was monk, so was dependent on the food given by the villagers. Now the child started crying because of hunger. He went from door to door to ask for milk for the child, but everyone refused to entertain him. He finally went to the child's mother's house and started crying and pleaded to the father to serve milk to the child as child is very hungry. The girl saw the monk crying for the child and became emotional and told the truth to the father that this child's father is not the monk but the neighbor. The whole village was shocked and told the monk that this is not your child. The monk asked again, "Is it?" Now that's what meditation does. Firstly, it gives you stability. It gives you such emotional stability that no one, no situation can take that away from you. Like the monk who was stable in all the situations. When he was accused of being the father of the child, when the villagers hated him, when the truth came out that he is not the father, he was still the same. When villagers started loving him again, he was still the same. Nothing fluctuated in him. He was stable all through. So that's what meditation does. It makes you emotionally strong. Meditation makes you live in the moment, as the monk was living in the moment. When villagers accused him of being the father, he was not worried about the future. He was not worried that now what villagers will think about him. Will he get food tomorrow or not? Will they respect him or not? So once we learn how to meditate, then we don't waste our energy in thinking that what other people are thinking about us or worried about losing out any privileges, and thereby we will not exhaust our brain easily and will be able to make best use of our energies. Meditation makes the mind empty. It makes us thoughtless. We see things the way they are rather than with the perspective glasses. And the most about, meditation connects us with the universe. In fact, it's wrong to say that it connects us, as we are already connected. It's just that we have forgotten. But with meditation, we become aware of that connection, and that connection guides us through. We become like a child, happy and living in the moment, and the universe keep on guiding us. When we experience deep meditation, we become aware of our breath. Not just that one source of breath that we take through our nose, but from different parts of the body. Yes, you heard it right. It's not that we can only breathe from our nose, but every part of our body breathes, and many are very important points. Like the breathing point between our eyebrows, point on the top of our head. But the most important is the point just below our navel. There is a breathing point just below our navel. We can breathe through that point. As we all know, when a child is in the womb of the mother, it is connected with the umbilical cord. And once the child is born, then we cut that umbilical cord. Child inside the womb doesn't breathe from the nose, but via the umbilical cord, which is connected from the navel. And this point is the most important breathing point, and we can still breathe through that point. It's just that we are not aware of it. You must be aware of the saints and sages take samadhis and bury themselves in the sand and come out after months and years and still very fit and alive. So how do they breathe under the sand? It is through this navel point that they breathe. As below the navel there is a point through which we can breathe through anything, not just air like via nose, but through anything. We can breathe in the sand, in water, etc. You must be aware that a child in the womb is surrounded by water. This is because it can breathe through anything via that navel point where umbilical cord is connected. Same way those saints, they practice profound meditation and make that point below the navel active and are thus able to breathe through anything including sand. Hence meditation is not just about brain and third eye, but if you go deeper, then it's magical. And once that navel point became active, then universe take care of us, guides us. Then we don't need brain and reasoning to guide and protect us. Like that monk who never cared about clarifying his side or worried about the future, but that girl herself revealed it and the villagers themselves again started loving him. He didn't make any strategy or used any brain. He was always in meditative state, fully stable, living in the moment to the fullest. So that's what meditation is, stability and living in the moment. And it takes away worry and stress from our life. It saves our energy by not exhausting our brain from unnecessary accusations and situations. We live in the moment and become emotionally stronger, thereby are able to take charge of our life with full stability and better mental and physical health.